Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Bedrock Kingdom. My name is Slick and this is a series where we're playing Minecraft Bedrock Edition. In between episodes I got me this fancy new horse and some diamond horse armor, which is pretty cool. And I also, no, let's look this way, and I also put together a lot of work on these towers. So tell me what you think about these. They're almost complete. I am going to put some type of cap on the top for, patrols and whatnot. And I started on this wall. I haven't decided how high I'm going to go with it yet. I feel like I am going to go higher. And there's going to be like a platform here where the stairs come up. So this is where the stairs will come up, and there will be a big door here leading in. Another thing that I worked on in between episodes was putting together this very temporary master planner's project board. So I just needed to get organized to see. Let's put this horse away. I just needed to get organized to see what kind of priorities we need to have. So let's hook you up right here. Hang out. Don't move. Psst, down here. Let's take a look at what we've got on this project board. And definitely tell me what you think about these towers down in the comments. I got a lot of feedback from my executive team and had them help me with the design. So I'm pretty proud of how those have turned out so far. So let's take a look at this. So fortress storage and planning. We'll go over all that, but this is the main fortress. Villager, breeder, and farms. These are all things that we're going to have to work on probably in the first 20 episodes or so. Nether portal and enchanting tower, animal farms, furnace array, sugar bamboo farms. Let's see, melon pumpkin farms, end portal, tunnel through the nether. Yeah, we're going to have to get that all set up so that way we can have quick access to the end portal. And then walls, stables, quality of life builds. That's going to be for decor. That's a main focus of mine for this episode, this series rather, is making sure everything looks good. I put a lot of effort into these towers because I want it to be something I'm proud of. Dude, this guy's been taking a bath in here for days. Like, go away. Like, despawn already. So let's hop on our trusty little horse and take a ride, and I'll show you what else I've done. So I flattened out some of this land up here, did a lot of terraforming, and got the main area blocked out for where our fortress is going to go. I haven't figured out what I'm going to do with these corners yet. I don't think I want towers like this on all four corners. I think that might be overkill. So the main wall that goes around the whole complex, right now I've got it planned to come in about right here. I might move that. I might move it farther up, farther back. I haven't got that figured out for sure yet. But another thing that I did, I put signs around and started laying out how I'm going to organize this whole area. So like right here, I'm going to put a stables. This is where I'm going to keep the horses and donkeys and mules and whatnot, which I haven't really played with a lot of horses, but this guy's pretty cool. I'm digging him. Over in this area, this big monstrosity here, which kind of looks like a pig. If you tilt your head just a little bit, this looks like the snout. Yeah, anyway, this is going to be our enchanting room and nether portal tower. So we'll get that all laid out. That's going to be a big focus for today's episode. Haven't really done much with these villagers, but this is where I'm thinking we're going to have the villager breeder, carrot, potato, wheat, and beetroot farms. I know, previously I could just whip those out no problem, but I'm going to have to learn. I assume that it's possible to still have those farms with villager-powered produce farms, but I guess we'll find that out together. Those two villagers are still hanging out in there. I started building up this little structure here. I was thinking about putting the trading hall here for our villagers. I can't fit in there, but yeah, I think I'm going to set that up, near the breeder. I got to learn how all this new villager mechanic stuff works before I put too much effort into all of that. Over in this area, we're going to put more of the redstone automated produce farms, so the melon, pumpkin, sugar, bamboo, things like that. And then we are going to put a pretty nice tower over in this corner somewhere to really tie in the defense of the walls of this section. So I think that'll look pretty cool. Not sure what I'm going to put in the tower yet, but it might just be a cosmetic build. We'll see. Psst. Hey, let's come over here. Oh no, don't fall. Huh. Whew. Alright, so then over here, I believe I mentioned last episode, right here we're going to have our furnace array. I started digging out an area for that. Still have some more digging to go, but that's going to be our furnace array area. So I'll put an entrance similar to this one here, and I've got to, test out my redstone abilities on Bedrock Edition. I know that in Java Edition I could have already had that whipped out in my sleep, but now not so much. I better check things out. I started working on a Redstone Creative World, and things are just a little too different. So for right now, to get started for today's episode, we need to get to the Nether. Quick, fast, and in a hurry. I'm ready to go get some stuff checked out. I need to get some quartz so we can get comparators on hand. And I'm just looking for some new building blocks. And, you know, there's just a lot of things we need to accomplish that we need to go to the Nether for. So I'm going to go sleep real fast, and then we're going to go over there and figure out how we're going to set up our Nether portal. Yeah, I think we're going to refer to this as Pig Tower from now on. So this is where we're going to put our enchanting room and Nether portal. I'm not... Ooh. Uh-oh. Yes, man, I wish those guys dropped cooler stuff. Alright, so I'm going to do some digging, figure this out, kind of plan this out a bit, and see how we're going to have the layout of this room. I think I'm going to want... I think we're also going to wind up putting potions in here at some point. Anything that's kind of mystical or magical, I think, should go in this tower. This could be that kind of place. I think the portal should be... I don't know, I kind of want it down a little, but I kind of want it to be visible as well. So, yeah, I don't know how we're going to work that out, but I definitely want it easily accessible. So I'm going to start digging in here and see what we can come up with. So I did a little bit of digging, carved out a bit of a room. I gotta be honest, I'm really just impatient to get to the Nether, so we're gonna go ahead and slap that Nether portal down and get going. But before we go any further, I just want to really apologize. We've got some crazy wind going on, so if you hear some crazy noises in the background, sometimes that wind is blowing hard enough to shake my whole house. So yeah, just disregard that. Pretend it's not happening. So let's grab some of this obsidian. We're gonna take it all, and let's head over there and get our Nether portal set up. You know, one other thing you guys can help me do is come up with a name for this horse, because I just keep calling him Horse. So, you know, help me name this guy. Or girl, whatever. Alright, get over here. Yeah, so I just carved out a little bit of a spot. Let's slap some obsidian down. We'll just throw some torches up there for now. We'll replace that with something cool looking later. And here goes nothing. Let's light this portal. First time going to the Nether on Bedrock Edition. Here we go. Whoa. Man, that was dangerous. I think before we go any further, let's just go ahead and wall that off so we don't accidentally get burned by the lava coming through the Nether portal. Let's just do that first thing. Hey, down here. Oh man, look how close we are to a Nether fortress. And we're pretty high up. I should dig way deeper. Oh, talk about dangerous. But from my limited viewpoint here, it looks like we got a lot of open space around this fortress, so that theoretically should be a good sign for building a fortress farm. See a little crossroads there. Yeah, we should be able to come up with a nice farm with little to no effort there. So it's only been a few minutes. I've been digging around trying to find a good way to get down to this fortress, and I'm not really seeing anything. It is very bare around here. So right now I'm up in the ceiling. I know it's pretty dark for you guys on YouTube with the being in the nether. It's very dark. But I'm thinking that the best option is just to drop down there and hope I don't die and then just pillar back up later. I don't think that could be more than like 15 blocks. I don't see any baddies very close, so... Wish me luck. This might be the dumbest thing I've ever done on YouTube. Piece of cake. Alright, easy peasy. I managed to survive that fall, and I went ahead and built me a very rickety, janky staircase going back up. Very dangerous, but it's a way back up. And now, excuse me, buddy. This is a private conversation. Get out of here. So now, I'm going to show you some highlights as I go through this. Let's see if we can find anything cool in this place. And let's go. So after making a couple of trips to the nether, this is what we've wound up with so far, ignoring these three. So a bunch of quartz, some magma blocks, glowstone, soul sand. There's the soul sand. I knew we had some. Some nether wart, blaze rods, some basic stuff. You know, I feel like there's a lot of hope to be had for the location of our portal where it comes out on the other end. It's going to take some building to get things lined up to the point where we can make something productive out of it, but I think it's going to be pretty good. Now that we've been to the nether and got ourselves some goodies, it's time to make this place look good. Here goes nothing. I have been crazy busy. There's been a whole lot of work to do between last clip and now, and it's taken me quite a bit of time. We actually had Thanksgiving since then, and I got to host a big group of people at my house, and I'm really grateful to everybody that came by. It was a great time. And I hope you all had a great holiday as well. So let's take a look at what I've been working on. This, there she is. This is the exterior of the building so far. There's a long way to go here, I know that. I've just so far wrapped it, sheathed it in these stone bricks. I'm going to add a lot of detail work and then figure out how it's going to tie into the top. Still got to sort out what I'm going to do up there. But I'll get it all cleaned up. But the biggest amount of work was done on the inside. So if we come inside... Yeah, I've moved our nether portal and added this fountain feature. Let's go downstairs first. I tried to add a lot of detail and some color. I didn't want it to be just gray, gray, gray. But if you come around here, this is where our nether portal is now, and it lines up exactly with where it was before. So we didn't have to, you know, it linked up properly and everything. I've already been back to the nether since I moved it. So everything linked up nice and neat. And over here, I haven't quite figured out what I'm going to do here. I haven't decided if I want to dig this way or maybe bring it down another level even and maybe continue the stairs wrapping around down. But somewhere down in here, I want to build a potion brewing station and a nether wart farm. So I've just got those there for now. But I still got to sort out how I want to do that. I don't know how cool of a potion brewing station I want to build. Maybe I'll just throw a potion thingy down and call it good. But we'll see. We'll figure out how that goes in the course of time. So back on the main floor, if we come upstairs, I added all this detail work. I feel like it came out all right. It's not hideous to look at, and I like that you can see this this fountain all the way through 3 levels. So that's pretty cool. I like that. And then if we keep coming up, here is our enchanting room. I made a few more bookshelves. Got this place all cleaned up, nice and neat. I got a chest here for our lapis. I'm gonna once we get a significant amount of iron on hand, I'll get an anvil put over here, and that will round out this room. I think I'll probably put maybe a little more details in here. I haven't figured out for sure what I'm going to do or how I'm going to do it yet, but yeah, we are almost ready with our max level enchanting table, and I did manage to get me a Silk Touch diamond pickaxe with efficiency 4, so that was pretty cool. One of the main focuses for the near future is going to be getting those villager trades, because man, I need mending on my stuff. I need, I threw some enchants on all my gear, but it's nothing fantastic. So I definitely want to get that done, and figuring out a way to get more levels, because yeah, I don't have anything to build up my levels yet, and I don't have any kind of farm that generates XP. So let's see. Another thing that I did, I started working on the front of this building. So I've built out this platform, and I haven't figured out how I'm going to tie in that area there yet, but my plan is to have this be like a grand staircase coming into the interior of our property here, and then have like a giant courtyard area here with different pathways going off to the different areas. And I'm thinking about maybe over here. Yeah, maybe right here would be a good spot. I want to put like a big giant fountain. I'm going to put a bunch of trees around, some custom trees, which I have never ever built a custom tree, just so you know. I mean, I have built like a regular Minecraft tree from like logs and leaves, but it was horrible. And yeah, I've never done a custom tree, so that's definitely going to be a learning experience. But I definitely want some giant custom trees somewhere in this area, so that'll be cool. And then let's see, I'm going to carve this down and continue the, look at that, I missed a spot. Continue the wall around. So this is where the wall's going to poke out here. So yeah, I'm going to get all of this cleaned up, and we've still got a lot of work to do. Let's come over here and take a look at the progress. What's up, buddy? Where'd your llamas go, huh? Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, I harvested them. I've got like 20 something leads. I haven't made a lead yet. So let's see. This is our progress so far. We've got our house. Here is our keep so far. It's looking pretty good. There's still a long ways to go. I thought about hollowing that out, but that's going to be a future time. Here between episodes, I am going to get a spot carved out for moving all of the chests out of there into here to get started on our storage room. But I've got to get all the details figured out for that. But yeah, we've made a lot of progress for this being episode 3 for as far as building goes, especially considering I don't have a beacon. I've got some diamond Silk Touch gear now, but I smelted all of that smooth stone and whatnot. So it's time, I think, to go on an adventure. So we're running out of time for today, but next episode we are most definitely going to go on some adventures and see what else is out there, and try and increase our ability to take care of business in a quick and timely manner. Unfortunately, everybody, that's all the time we've got for today. If you enjoyed this episode, please click that like button, consider subscribing, share this video with your friends, and we will see you in the next episode. Have a great night.